All right. Today we are joined by King Batch. So many titles here.
What's
I
up?
mean, actor, podcaster, comedian, social media influencer, Vine pioneer. What do you
Come
prefer?
on now.
Like, if
Yes,
you had
sir.
to pick one of those, which one do you go by first?
If I had to pick one of them,
Yeah.
I just go by Zaddy. You didn't put that on the title. You got to put that in the title first.
You got that on a business card or something?
I got it tatted on my chest.
Well, we're here to talk a little bit about your upcoming show here in Milwaukee. Um, I know you got a date coming up September 16th. You're going to be here at the Pabst Theater. Will this be your
September
first time in
16th.
Milwaukee?
It'll be my first time, and I hope y'all show me a great time.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee's underrated, man. There's a lot of fun stuff going on here.
What's some good food I should try out there?
Well, Wisconsin's all about its dairy. So cheese, like if you're into cheese, I mean cheese curds, cheeseburger, whatever you could find. There's also a lot of great beer here. So if you're into that, I mean, it'll be flowing.
I'm gonna try some of those cheese curds.
Oh yeah. Do you have experience in the Midwest?
No, not really. This will be like one of my first times coming out there. What can I expect?
Really nice people, to be honest. Good people, like good vibes. People just want to have fun. They work hard here. So it's a good environment to come check out.
Oh, dope. Kind of like because I'm Canadian, so I think we're nice people too.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like you got to tell different jokes in different places? Do you censor yourself at all, or you just go all out?
No, I give him the truth. I give it to him raw and uncut. Well, I can't say it on the air.
Don't worry, we're not live. I could bleep it.
Well, no, I just pretty much like I kind of give everyone the story about who King Batch is. How I started, where I came up from, how I grew up, my parents. The hard times I went through. It's kind of like a full entertaining hour show of who I am and what I do.
And I've seen some clips. It seems like it's pretty interactive with the crowd too.
Yeah, we have fun. I make sure the vibes are all. I make sure it's the energy's amazing. We're all having fun. That's what we need a night off where we can just like be free, leave our problems at home, leave our problems at the door, where we could just all come together and laugh. That's what I love about stand up. It's a room full of strangers coming together for one thing, and that's to have fun.
That's right. That communal experience is beautiful. Um,
Yeah.
so do you feel like how would your stand up differ in terms of the content matter and the stuff that you're looking at, the approach to it versus some of the social media content and skits that you put out?
Yeah, my stand up is I mean, I think my stand up is better than my skits online, just because it's stand up is a craft, and I've been doing stand up longer than I've been doing skits. I started stand up in 2010, and in 2015 I started opening for Joe Coy, and we're traveling the world. So stand up is actually my one true love. It's the thing that I enjoy doing the most. Um, so yeah, I love it.
That's amazing. So this has been with you for a long time. Who are some of the comedians that inspired you?
Oh man, you got Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Joe Coy, Kevin Hart, Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, um, Patrice O'Neal, uh, Bill Burr, Louis C.K. These are all guys that I listened to when I was younger. Dane Cook, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all guys who like helped kind of shift the medium forward. And honestly, I
Yeah,
think that's part of what you did with your social media stuff because you took a lot of the comedy that was like a basis for you, but then moved it into a platform where there's an audience that could build for it, people that were seeking this out, right?
exactly, exactly. That's what it is. It's about anything I try and do. I try to make it unique to who I am. If I'm making skits online, I'm making it unique to who I am. If I'm doing stand up, it's unique to who I am. You're not going to see anybody else do what I do on stage. It's a one time, one unique experience. So when I'm in town, don't you miss it.
Got to show up for it. I hear you there.
Gotta show up.
So outside of comedy, what are you most passionate about? What really like what stands out to you in your everyday life?
Just spreading positivity, spreading a message of freedom, spreading the message of mental health, being happy. We only have one life to live, and I feel like it's important that we do what we love, and we love what we're doing, and we have fun while we're doing it.
Yeah, that's beautiful, and I know that's something that you've taken with you in your career, especially
Yeah,
as you've run in all kind of different circles, right? So I know there was the Vine days where it was this base of creators, your profile built up, maybe you get in different rooms, get to meet different people. So what's that experience been like for you to go from, doing stuff on your own, like bootstrapping your work, and then getting into rooms where you're with people who inspired you?
yeah. I mean, it's kind of surreal, but at the same time, it's I put in the work to get in the rooms that I've gotten into. To be working with Gerard Butler, Will Smith, Kevin Hart, John Cena. I put in the work to be able to play on the same levels as these guys. So I'm enjoying the process, and I like to teach others too. If there's anybody else out there with a dream and a passion of, and they don't know how to do it, I also teach the keys to that. So if you come to a show and you too want to learn, you're gonna learn. You're gonna find out.
You got a real pitch there, man. There's a lot of reasons to show up.
Yeah.
When you look back and you think about Vine and its kind of heyday,
Yeah.
what made you laugh the hardest?
What made like it's just the raw and uncut stuff. And also, when I was making videos, there was no planning. It was just we saw something funny, we'd shoot it. We had an idea that was funny, we'd shoot it. It was just the idea of being free and having fun.
The game has changed a little bit, right? I mean, Vine is no longer with us, but that kind of comedy, that style, the quick hitting kind of stuff, it's transformed onto different kind of platforms. So how
Yeah.
has your process changed as we move from like a Vine stage up to kind of that middle ground? Now TikTok is kind of the place and IG Reels. How did the process change?
Yeah, people still want to be entertained. They still want to scroll their phone and laugh and be able to forget about their problems, be able to escape for a little bit. So even though the game has changed, um, the players are still the same. You know what I mean? It's like, or is it the other way around? How's it saying? The players change, but the game is still the same. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
That sounds right to
um,
me.
People still want to be entertained. They still want to see situational comedy. They still want to be able to feel that, and I always try and deliver that.
That's amazing. And to get to, a place where you are, a place where anyone wants to be, there's got to be people who help you along the way. So I
Yeah.
was wondering, who are the people that you think back to in your career that have really helped you kind of take those next steps?
Oh man, you got Daystorm Power. He helped me when I was first moved out to Los Angeles and didn't really have anybody to collaborate with. For stand up, it was Joe Coy. He brought me on the road with them. I started opening up for him in 2015. Jamie Foxx has given me some words of wisdom. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker. All these guys have helped me along the way, and I'm always grateful for them.
And do you feel like you're putting that forward and kind of working with other young people and kind of showing them the path?
Oh yeah, always 100%. People message me on Instagram all the time, like, "Yo, can we collaborate?" And I hit them right back. Yeah, let me know when you're in LA, and we'll do it. And yeah, you'll see random people in my videos just because I don't believe in the follower count. I believe in who the person is. Are they a hard worker? How bad do they really want it? What do they want to do? What's their main goals? I look into all of that.
Do you feel like young creatives, young artists, whatever it may be, have to end up in LA if they want to kind of take that next step and get onto a larger platform, or do you feel like you can do that from anywhere?
The way that the internet is now, you can blow up on social media anywhere. You could do it in LA, you could do it in Milwaukee, you could do it in Chicago. You could be anywhere. You could be in your apartment. As long as you have the willpower and the determination to do it, you will do it. Yeah.
We'll wrap it up soon here, but I want to hear real quick if you had a short pitch to the people of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, why they should spend their money and come out to your show, what would it be?
Because they're gonna get a show like they ain't never seen before. It's gonna be raw and uncut. And they're gonna learn a little too, or three. and they get to meet the guy that came from nowhere. He made a career out of himself with the cell phone.
One last question. Do you carry spaghetti in your pocket?
All the time. That's why I hope I don't trip. I hope I don't trip on stage. Because only one thing's going to fall out. Some bolognese.
Whoa, you good, man?
Amazing.